All right, so welcome to the very first video of the Breakthrough to Profitability series. This entire series is basically me just going over exactly how I would go about trading from the ground up, basically just starting from zero. This is just going to be me making a video for my younger self and how I should have gotten ahead, and I could have been way farther ahead in my life right now if I just did these exact steps that I'm giving you guys. I'm going to break it down to you in certain increments. I'm going to have probably about 10 to 15 different videos. Each video is going to have like a certain step when it comes to this. So you guys can exactly understand what you need to do to make this trading thing a long-term thing. And so you can actually provide yourself with some kind of income when it comes to trading. So this entire series is basically for anyone who's still unprofitable, hence the name of the series. You could be someone who's barely starting out into trading, just like you're just now watching TJR, or you may be someone who's trying to pass funded accounts currently. Wherever you are in your journey, I'm sure that there's going to be some kind of value that you can get out of this series. So like I said, I'm going to have probably 10 to 15 different videos. But step one, this is like the very beginning of your trading journey, is if you don't already have one, you have to get some source of income. You cannot just go just not make any money on the side while you're just learning how to trade, because there's a bunch of different factors when it comes to it. In most cases, you're literally going to be getting a job. I don't recommend starting some kind of other business. I mean, if you already have something that's going for you, so like if you have like a detailing business or you have a pressure washing business, whatever it is that's actually going for you and it's giving you income, that's perfect. You don't really have to do anything. You don't need to get a job. But I genuinely recommend everyone who's just now getting into trading and you don't already have one, find some sort of income. All right. So obviously you're going to need the money to have on the side. So A, you could trade with, and B, you're not really going to be like praying and hoping that your trade goes in your direction because, oh, I'm not going to be able to pay for my rent or whatever. You know what I mean? And so a lot of people think that you could just get into trading and just, not have a job because, you think that trading is going to retire you. But most cases, 99% of the time, when you get into trading, you're not going to get rich quick. Like I'm going to make that 100% because you will not get rich quick from trading. This is something that's going to take a long time, like 6 months is a minimum of becoming profitable. Like if you think that you're going to become profitable within 1 month, then just hop off this video and go play video games. Okay. All right. So the trading is definitely not going to be for you if you literally think that trading is something that's going to come overnight, because it's really not. All right. So realistically, you're not going to become profitable for a while. Everyone that I know who trades literally has been through this. Like even myself, I've had to I had a job at the time. I had my pressure washing business too, and I had a small detailing business. I had some sort of money coming in. Obviously, when I was trading, I wasn't really making crazy amounts of money, but it was some sort of money getting into trading. So like, you need to get a job. That's something that's like a number one thing when it comes to trading. All right. So the second thing is you need to actually learn how to trade. So there's like infinite amount of trading information out there. But me personally, the way that I found that works the best is if you go on YouTube, and I'm going to post the series to this in the description. Go on YouTube, look up TJR Bootcamp. This is going to help you figure out exactly what you need to know and how to do it. Literally, TJR Bootcamp has helped me become profitable, and that's pretty much all I've watched throughout my whole time when it comes to trading. I've watched some other outside sources, such as like how to figure out like smaller things and some more specific things, but TJR Bootcamp is going to teach you all of the basics and necessities that you're going to need when it comes to trading. So you could be someone who has absolutely no idea what trading is or how the stock market works. You could literally live under a rock, okay? And you will learn how to trade from this entire bootcamp. So it's super easy, really beginner friendly. So I think it's about 63 videos. Definitely recommend that way. I've tried other ways in the past. I used to do technical analysis, which was absolutely brain rot for me personally. I just thought it was pretty stupid. Obviously, there are people who make money with it, and I'm not going to clown on someone who actually makes money with it. Just personally, it didn't really work out for me. I just thought it didn't make sense for me. All right, so like I said, that TGR Bootcamp is going to help you figure out exactly what you need to know and how to do it. Let me just, like I said before, this is not going to be something that's super easy. Just the learning process is going to take at least like a month just to get through and understand all of those videos. You're going to be rewatching videos. There's going to be stuff that you're not going to be understanding, and you're going to be rewatching those videos. And I'm not just saying that from my perspective, but I know tons of other people that I've put on with TGR's Bootcamp, and they always tell me like, oh, there are specific videos that I always needed to go back to and rewatch. I did the exact same thing. I literally probably rewatched some of the videos probably like 7 different times because I didn't understand it, but it's going to click in your head. Like, trust me, like it's just going to click. Something I really, really highly recommend is getting yourself a notebook and like a pen or a pencil for completing this course. It's literally $2 at the dollar store. If you really can't afford it that much, you're probably going to think it's boring, but it's literally going to teach you exactly how to make an infinite amount of money. Okay. And when I tell you this, I'm being serious, because trading is a business that's something that's completely infinitely scalable. And so you definitely need a notebook. You're going to be writing down a lot of information. I would love to pull out my old notebook and show you guys, but I honestly don't even know where it is. It's somewhere deep in my drawers somewhere. But it's something that's you're going to be looking back at all the time. When I was first starting out into trading, I was looking back at my notes at least 3 or 4 times. Every single time I'm trading or I'm doing back testing or whatever it is, I always look back at it. All right. So obviously it's going to become second nature for yourself in the future. So you're not going to be really looking back at it, but something really cool to have that you could just like also look back at in the future. Just be like, damn, like a year from now, when you start learning how to trade, you could be like, damn, that's cool. I wrote down all those things. I had absolutely no idea what I was doing, but I wrote down all those things and I learned it. And now look at me now. All right. So I highly recommend getting a notebook and a pen. All right. It sucks. It's boring, but trust me, it's very much worth it. All right. So the next step is going to be, after you finish learning how to trade, is to paper trade for at least 3 months. So I'm going to I have a video posted on my channel. I'm going to put it up in here. I don't know where it is, in like this corner, whatever. It's going to teach you exactly how to paper trade. And what paper trading is, it's basically you get $100,000 of fake money. It's like cash that you're able to trade with. You're able to trade with this $100,000. So your job and what you're supposed to do is to take everything that you've learned from that boot camp and apply it to the charts. And you're going to be able to see what works best for you and what doesn't, what time frame you're going to be looking at, and all that kind of stuff. So this is going to be where you basically put all of your knowledge, like all the stuff that you've put into their brain, onto the screen and onto the charts. Okay. Another thing that's something that you are going to have to get used to, or like learn how to do when it comes to trading, is waking up for market open at 9:30. Okay, so wherever you live, the stock market opens at 9:30 in the morning in New York, Eastern Standard Time or whatever it's called. Wherever you are, you do the math, you figure that out. But yeah, that's something that you have to do while you are paper trading, because this is going to help you in the long run when you are finally getting into actual trading with real capital and all that kind of stuff. Okay. So once you've done this for at least 3 months and you've proven to yourself that your strategy works, and you have mastered your mindset, your psychology, and all that kind of stuff, you're going to move on to a small live account. Okay. So once you've saved up enough from your job, all right, you're going to hop on a broker. Okay. So it could be Tradovate. It could be, whatever it could be. I personally use Tradovate, and I've used it in the past many times when I was first starting out. I genuinely recommend it. It lets you trade futures just the way I do it. I personally recommend you guys starting off with $1,000, okay, just so you can test yourself and understand your mindset. Okay, so this is an account that you're not going to be getting rich off of. This is an account for you to master your mindset and become a better trader as the time goes on. Okay, you're not going to be seeing big profits. You're going to be max profits that you're going to be seeing is maybe $100. Okay, so I repeat to you, you are not going to be seeing big profits with this account. This account will not retire your family. You're not going to buy your brand new M4 competition, okay? So get that out of your head. This is an account that's literally only going to be building your strength and psychology. So trading, when it comes to trading, it's only about 10% of actually knowing how to trade, but there's about 90 to 95% of psychology. Okay, so there's two different things when it comes to trading. So you're probably gonna ask me, what do you mean by that? So you're gonna learn how to trade. You're not gonna get FOMO. You're gonna learn how to manage your risk, take dumb trades and all that kind of stuff. So this is the account to do it. So this little $1,000 account, this is the account to make all the dumb mistakes and all that kind of stuff. You're gonna learn how to not get FOMO. You're gonna learn how to risk manage. And just all that kind of stuff when it comes to learning actually how to trade. It might not seem like you're doing anything right now, but I could promise you, once you get to that point, you're gonna understand. So like to you right now, what you're like listening to, like, okay, $1,000 account, I'm not gonna become a millionaire from that. Okay, obviously fucking not. You're gonna need a lot more than that. You're gonna start off with small accounts just so you could train your psychology and understand, how to manage these bigger accounts. Obviously, you're not going to hop into a $50,000 account the day after you start paper trading, because first off, you don't have that kind of money, and second off, you need to learn all the things that come with it, all the psychology things and all that kind of stuff, right? So after you've either scaled your account or you just had progress within that journey on the small accounts, you could then move on to funded accounts or even live accounts. So like at this point, if you've saved up enough money from working your job or having your business or whatever, let's just say you have $10,000 ready to trade with. Okay, at this point, you're also going to have more than enough data to back yourself up within your strategy. Excuse me. You're going to be able to prove to yourself that, okay, I can become a profitable trader. I know what I'm doing. I can easily mark up and see exactly what's going on. Okay. And I also did want to mention that you should be journaling your process the entire way through. So from you starting off learning how to trade from TDR's bootcamp all the way to every single day that you trade and all that kind of stuff, okay? So when you're paper trading live, paper trading or live trading, or even trying to pass a funded account, you should be writing down all of your trades. Why did you win? Why did you lose? All that kind of stuff. So, and I'm going to get to that more in another video in the future, but this is something that's very, very important because it's going to help you stay disciplined. It's going to help you learn from your mistakes and just overall just keep you educated on when it comes to trading. But that's all I really have for you guys. I did just want to say that when it comes to trading, you're never going to stop learning how to trade. Okay, so every single day, the market looks completely different than it did the day before. Okay, you know how every single person has a different fingerprint? It's the exact same thing when it comes to trading. No day will look the same. There's no candlesticks that is almost the exact same size as yesterday, or the chart pattern doesn't look identical to yesterday's. And like still to this day, I consider myself a learner. Okay, you will always be a learner. Even after 2 years of myself trading, I still feel like there's so much for me to learn and all this information that I need to take in. So with that, I will see you guys in the next video. All right, peace.